Good morning guys, welcome to day 2, Stack and Tilt Camp 3.1. Down here on the range this morning, we've got half the students down here. So behind me, we've got Nate and Kai, just working a little bit on the forward tilt setup. Kai tends to lean a bit too much, so Nate's got him standing on this edge of the range here, just trying to get the feeling of keeping his balance as opposed to tilting too much forward.
Do that, but you got to do that 1,000 times.
Okay.
I want you like we're on the Grand Canyon and you can't. You have to feel like you're gonna fall over. You still want to make that feel like that's level though, Kai. Like the ground is still.
Yeah.
Yeah. Put your club down there. Yeah. Set it up like your normal setup. Good. That's good. Feeling good. Good. Just, you have first piece, you have second piece. First piece is what? Just to get the right body alignments to start. The second piece is doing this to offset the up that you had before.
Yeah,
so you got two pieces, always two pieces.
This may be caused by my overflexing to the right.
Well, you have, yeah. From here and just keep. Very good.
Super. Not falling.
No, it doesn't fall.
Great stuff here with Nate and Kai behind me.
Beautiful.
Doing a great job.
Good.
It's a bit quiet down here this morning. There's a few guys up on the top putting green with Rob and Timo doing a bit of putting and a bit of aim point. So down here, as we wander down, we have Thomas, TK. Good morning.
Morning.
How you doing?
Great.
Good stuff. Parky and Elva. Down the end of the range here, we've got a few red shirts going on. We've got Andy, Klaus and the doc.
It feels a little stiff.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's
And then down on the passing green here, all the chipping area with Oskar. Just down here in the short game area, we've got Oskar and Matthias behind. Really interesting stuff going on. And now they've just walked off.
But I think if this, which I think is pretty good, that this grade is pretty much close to the green grade.
Because we want to land on the green.
That you, I think
so
you could use aim point to pick the landing spot if this is comparable.
That's our little experiment now.
Yeah.
Where do we aim it? Like 6.
to the tree here.
That tree.
Aim point for chipping, not seen this before.
This one.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you do it that way.
It's downhill.
It's just right of the tree. Is that kind of what you get?
Pretty good.
Just talking a little bit here about starts. A lot of people would think to set up open to play these sort of lob shots.
Issue with that would be that this leg is in the way.
Yeah.
So I'm either going to hit it or I'm going to swing left and go steep on it and get contact issues.
Yeah.
So
you're advising to be, if
close
anything,
the stance.
slightly closed.
Yeah, close the stance, you get in more shallow with more loft.
The other one, sorry. How'd you doing the other bit?
Small one.
Pretty good though. So interesting, you see these players around the green, most people are told to set up open with the stance, but Oskar explained there, they'll actually set up closed. Good shot.
That's all right.
My face was aiming.
Yeah, a little bit. That was all right. That was a
Great
good
shot though.
But that's because
Awesome.
you can see the difference in that grind rather than yours.
Oh yeah.
That's a massive difference.
Yeah.
You have less bounce than I do. I've got more bounce than you do. This guy's 18 degrees of bounce. You
12.
got 12, but your grind is different.
Yeah.
That's more important, how that works. So that's going to limit you on different situations. Help you in others. So when you open this face up to hit a little bit higher one,
Yeah.
the leading edge gets way off the ground.
This is wedge, yeah. That's why he's struggling to play those sort of flop
Yes.
shots.
When I open this one up, you see the leading edge stays closer to it.
Yeah.
So it's a lot easier to hit those high ones with that.
Yeah, awesome. Needs to get one of those wedges.
Yeah, get 4.
Left-handed with right-handed club. Pretty good. So you're okay if you get stuck behind a tree?
What's that?
You're okay if you get stuck with a
absolutely.
tree. You can play it left-handed. Look at that. Beautiful. Awesome. Talent. So we're just coming up to lunchtime here on day 2. Behind me we've got Matthias, 3 handicap from Germany. Just having his session with Andy. Great ball striker. Got an audience. Billy on the camera.
When I'm at the top,
Yeah.
I feel like this leg goes up,
That's right.
and then the clubs goes down and then go this way,
That's right.
and then I'm releasing it.
That's right. So shaft is a little bit too steep. Throw your hip out from underneath you. Extend it in the middle of those. Shallow at the club. Slightly too fast in the raise. Raised up through the ball. Shove the path out to the right. And then when you do that, sometimes you'll hit behind it too because it becomes shallower. It comes from the inside. Yeah. Get out there. Okay, now
Straight, I guess.
I'm sorry.
Straight.
It was straight. It was very nice. Too much extension.
Too much
the arm is behind. Raises the shaft.
And then the club goes out.
Correct. And to fix that,
To fix that, I have to be
center. Yeah.
centered
Yeah.
first,
Yes.
and then swing more around.
Yes. And you feel, so you picture that shaft in front of you, and you feel your arm moving around you,
Yeah.
pulling the follow through to lower that exit.
Yeah.
Okay. So this holding the shaft here helps narrow down the possibilities. Okay, it narrows the possibilities down, but you can get inside of that more than one way. So when you do it well, it's more from the around the shoulder. When you cut them, it's more when it extends and goes back. And you try to jerk it in this way, it'll cut. That's the one ball you hit there that kind of still push with the shaft there. Okay?
Yeah.
Wide stance here by Billy. On the camera.
I think the more your upper center's forward, I think it makes you want to tilt back and shallow it out. Okay.
Great.
Thank you.
We'll do
Appreciate
some
it.
more. Okay.
Awesome. Thanks, Andy.
Collatus,
How good are these shirts? Awesome.
the cold ones.
Love it.
Great, thank you.
I think this is this has brought me to stack and tilt, since the power accumulators, the pressure points, the positions, and that there is hitting and swinging, and that there are 2 different worlds which you cannot combine totally, different sets. This really opened my mind. So then it came with a flying wedge turn in Andy's book. So this blended together.
Yeah,
And then I realized, okay, this is one of the system Homer Kelly described in his book.
Yes.
So that Andy made one of the systems workable.
Very good.
Fine.
Right guys, so we're into the afternoon session here on day 2, Stack and Tilt Camp 3.1. We're up on the putting green at the moment. So the guys that were down on the range this morning with Andy, Parky and Oskar, doing a bit of long game and short game. And now up doing some putting. So we've got the 2 Germans here, Kai and Matthias. Just practicing putting. Look at these golf balls.
Which one are you on, man?
How good are they?
First target and then slow.
Okay.
Find any of them more?
If you come over here, we've got Parky's office, which is pretty cool. But we'll also find Andrea having a session with Timo.
Tilt, lift your head up and look. Just keep it like that and then rotate your head. Where is it pointing?
Not to the middle,
Okay, where is it pointing then?
to the left.
Okay, so make small adjustments, small steps until it's aimed more to the middle. Give me the green light if it's better.
I think so.
We're getting closer. I think there's still a bit left.
Yeah.
We're getting closer to the hole now. Okay, another time. There we go. You step out of it. So we do the same routine.
So it's working
Target
out.
line, perpendicular
Aiming
line.
here with the club
Yeah.
But
face.
take a little bit more distance from the ball. So instead of your eyes almost over the ball, just take a little bit more distance.
Okay.
Yeah, here we go again. Just a tiny step there. Chin down. Rotate your head. How does it look?
I think it's okay.
Wow.
Boom.
How good is that?
There we have it.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to do two things in the setup. Move the chin down a little bit and move a little bit more away from the ball because you were a little bit more over the ball almost. Yes?
Yeah.
But as I
Also,
said,
just check out
the
Parky's
difficult thing is
office.
doing this consistently. So we do it one more time.
Got some clubs here.
I'm not putting the laser in anymore. I'm just going to check it sitting
Ties.
Okay.
He loves the tie, doesn't he,
Give you
Parky?
the go so you can putt it then.
Okay.
Yeah?
Look at this.
There we go.
Never been here.
Straight line.
The Open, Masters. I think he's been to the Open once or twice, Parky.
We have the perpendicular line. We aim ourselves perpendicular to that line.
Yeah.
Stacking
I can
tilt
do
cup.
it with the.
You can. I still think
Draw.
that thing will move around
It's
while
built
you're
in.
moving.
Yeah.
So it
Built
wouldn't
to
be
tilt.
too
Yeah.
busy with it.
Wow, got some good stuff here. Look at Kai's putting. Pretty good by the looks of it. You got an Adele putter, Kai? Adele putter?
Yeah.
Is that yours?
No, well, I just get a fitting.
Ah, okay. Any good?
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. This is Rob's kit, Adele putting. Last year we did a putter fitting on my YouTube channel. Rob fitted me for a putter. It's a really good bit of kit, that is. So obviously Kai's just had a fit in this morning. He's just having a little practice with it.
And he drew down on the range. So there's a couple of lines you have to be aware of. The first horizontal black line here is the baseline of your stroke. And we're going to play 10 putts on this green, which is a flat green. So we're going to aim the baseline straight down the middle of the hole. Yes? From that straight line you see the red arc. The arc is the travel of the club head. It still moves in an arc. You were aware of that? The only reason why a club face should go straight back, straight through, is if the shaft is vertical to the ground. Then the club head should go in a straight line back and a straight line through. But we play with an inclined plane, so there's still some arc on it. You understand what I'm saying there? Yes? Then you see the blue lines on the arc, which is the club face. So the goal is in the end to keep the club face square to the arc. Okay. Understand what I'm saying there? I could also make a backstroke and twist the face open, and in the follow through twist it shut. I could do that, but that's not what I want as a baseline. It's not, the goal is not to be like this, but this is going to be our compass to understand what we're seeing if we're looking at the numbers. So we have something to compare it to. Yes, it makes more sense to change things if you have a workable idea of something that could work and help you play the straight putt. The only thing that changes when you go from full swing to the putting stuff here is that we change the location of the butt end of the club. So with a full swing, you remember what the center of the swing was? It was the left shoulder. Yes? Yeah. And in the full swing we put the butt end of the club forward to create an inline condition of the left arm and the shaft, and therefore the club head is moving out and down until it comes to the point of the left shoulder. Yes, and then the club head starts to move back in again. You understand what I'm saying there? So if this line on the ground is my left shoulder, the line here, and I have the hands forward, this club face is going to move out until 0, left shoulder, and then it's going to move back in again. Yeah. But with putting we don't have the hands forward, we have the shaft pretty neutral, yes. So therefore the tangent or the top of the hill is more in between our 2 feet here. See that?
Yeah.
So the tangent of the arc is in the middle of my stance as a baseline, because the butt end of the club is not as much forward as with the full swing, but the shaft is more neutral. Yes? That's basically the only difference in the grid here. Understand that?
That makes sense.
So we've got Matthias here, he's on the Sand Putt Lab. Just taking a few shots. So we're going to get his data in a second. Pretty good.
This tells you where you aim your club face before you start moving it. So just before you start your backstroke, this is the number you get. On average it's 0.9 closed, so aiming a little bit left, which we knew. Yes. The only thing is this is an average, so this could be 0. Having 5 putts aimed 5 degrees to the left and 5 putts aimed 5 degrees to the right, I would have a zero average. So we have to look at all the individual putts as well. So here we have it actually a tiny bit open. This was square. I call that square as well. This was left, square, left, left, left a degree, square, left a lot. Yes. So what's the margin I'm going to give you there? Well, this is a good number. I only want to get rid of all those things above 1. Yes? Because from 3.5 meters, so basically from here, aiming this laser line straight down the middle of the hole at 0 degrees, if I give you 1 degree of arrow to the left, you're going to point it there, inside the left edge.
Yeah.
If you give you a degree to the right side, it's on the right edge. So you basically have 2 degrees of margin from 3.5 meters. So from the 0 line, either 1 degree left or 1 degree right is a good number, which you have on average, but we want to get rid of the big ones there. What changes, and if you now rotate your head, it's probably going to look a little bit different.
Now it looks a little bit right.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
And if you move your chin down again, and keep the axis stable and turn around that axis, there you go. We know both of the times this line was pointing straight to the middle, but it looked different.
Yeah.
So that's why you have to be very precise in how you build your setup. Yes? Okay. The same grocery store, instead of looking out of your eyes like this, you're doing like this. You're going to the milk like this.
Yeah.
Because you have to drop your eyes to see the line. Just chin down. The ball just before you pull the trigger that you don't trust yourself if you can see the line. But you can see the line if you put your chin down and align your body perpendicular to the target. You can see the line.
That helps a lot.
Yeah. And then I saw you over the ball like, is Timo gonna say anything?
No.
Appreciate it. Good job.
Thanks, Timo.
Write those things down for
I
yourself.
just wrote it and I want to make him write it down.
Yeah.
And we put it in a book.
Good.
We have a book.
Very good.
Yeah.
Nice. Good work.
Can you say it again, Oskar?
No.
Thanks. Didn't say that very well, did I?
You're not ready with the camera, you're not getting any second chances.
Really good day here. Day 2, Stack and Tilt Camp 3.1. A few of our students are a little bit tired or just having a little stretch, as you can see behind me. You okay, Kai?
Well, my back is really done.
Yeah, it's standing up doing putting, isn't it? Standing in the same angle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not easy. Not easy. You enjoy it though?
Yeah, a lot.
A lot to learn, a lot to take in.
Yeah, well.
So day 2, just after lunch here, and this is where we get a photo opportunity. So this is what goes into making a photo.
It's clear you can't work if we're not